Hello? Oh no, I'm frozen. There we go. Hello everyone. Wilton here, ready to play some Undertale. Hopefully I still remember how everything works and what I was doing. Okay, the audio seems to be working. Very good. Okay, what was I doing in this game? Does my controller want to work? Yes, maybe. Alright. Beep. 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 Oh. Okay. Oh, does it? Okay. Controller is being a bit weird. What do we have? What was I doing? Right, I had been to the lab. I remember that. Been to the lab. Fought a quiz robot. Fought Undyne before that. Don't remember. Oh right, I took a boat back to town. Right, I think I went to the house of the Skeleton Bros as well. Before. I think I'll just take the boat back. I guess. I don't really know. The annoying dog boat. Tra-la-la-la-la. Here for a ride? Yes. Where will we go today? Hotland is where we were. Oh my, is the boat running? Did it do this before? I don't think it did. Tra-la-la-la, Tammy Village. Oh no, is this an annoying dog boat? This is taking me somewhere. The room before the darkening lantern room. Oh right. There's also the room with the mushroom candles or something. Come again sometime, tra-la-la. I wonder what's underneath that hood. Filled with determination, yes. Let's save and let's examine the lab again. Garbage can, but it's pretty cute. I think the quiz robot went in here. Oh, what? It's only a few feet wide. Wait, where did the robot go then? Bathroom only for lizards. Of course, yes. Where does it go? Office updated status. Just realized I didn't watch Undyne fight the human. Crying emoji. Right, I have a phone with a box in it. Wait, I have several boxes. Oh, hang on, there's something else in the other box. Interesting, okay. Hotland, huh? I know I'd like the back of my hand, which Since I'm always wearing gloves. I don't know anything about. Thanks, Papyrus. This elf is just gonna keep updating status. Oh my god. For now, I gotta call up the human and guide them. Now I can read these, right? Oh. Vulcan strolls in. Hello. Mistakenly believes it's lava can heal people. Thunder. Helpful speed up. Oh god. Very helpful. Criticizing. Not helping. Okay. Oh, it stands in the corner. Can I give it a hug? Does it hurt? Might hurt. Warms your heart and your whole body. Ouch, your defense dropped. So lovey. Oh no. Can I spare it now? I can. Hooray. Although I probably have probably have to kill it. I need to XP to survive things. Right. Can I call them? No. This is a cool, funky place though. Ooh. The whooshing sound of steam and cogs. It fills you with determination. Yeah. Wow, what a millennial. Thunder plane. Oh no. Thunder plane. I didn't mean it or anything. Just a coincidence. Approach. Oh, if I flirt with them, they explode, right? It has a powerful rudder. You sicko. But not too close. Eh? Human? Ow. the cheeks accidentally bumped into you with its wing. Hey, Chucky! Welcome, welcome. I'm flirting with a plane. That's an impressive wingspan you have there. Oh, ow. Gives you a condescending barrel roll. Tree explain fanfic when. I feel like we're from different worlds. Plain. What's the honorific? God, my mind is. Plain coon. Is that it? Coon. I'll have to punch it. Ooh. Baka! Body is smoking. Ooh, hang on, I can spare it now. maybe I should be killing them a bit though. Just a bit. Just a bit of leveling. Oh my god, I've had my claw over the last digit for 5 minutes. Where are you in the story? Oh my god, I'm just gonna do it. I'm just gonna call. I beat the quiz robot. Spared Undyne, I think. Well, she'll probably be back. Whoever was calling hung up before you answered. Did I have recognized number though? Can I? No, I still don't have their number. I honestly, I can't quite remember. I guess I'm on my way to the castle where the king of the monsters lives. Hi, so the blue lasers. I mean, Alpha's here, hi. This is so relatable. Just like this. The blue lasers won't hurt you if you don't move. Orange ones have to be moving, and they won't move through those ones. Bye. Oh my god. Oh my god. Wait, there's no weather down here. Why did she call me? Oh, whoops. Ow. Oh, dread. Alright, just run through these. Wait, what's this? A switch. Hooray! Deactivating the lasers. Oh my god, I forgot to tell them where to go. Yeah, thanks, Elvis. I'd like that. I forgot. It's been 2 weeks. Cute pic of me right now. It's a photo of a garbage can with several pink glittery filters all over it. My god. Officer! The door will stay locked until you solve the puzzles on the right and left. I think you should go to the right first. Thanks. Oops. No. I'm terrible at timing. How are you doing, Chucky? I missed that you had, like you mentioned you were gonna stream on Twitch, but I didn't see the message that, I saw the message that you were done streaming because, your brother called you because they just had a baby. Congratulations, by the way. But I was like, oh, why didn't I get the alert? But it's because you were on Twitch. But I subscribed. I subscribed to you now, or no, not subscribed. I followed you now. The terminology. Look at these two cool dudes. The way to work is blocked. So I had time to catch Metathon's show on my phone. That human almost looks real. Yeah. Crazy special effects. He's the most popular star in the underground. Fan club probably has at least 2, no 3 dozen members. Whoa. That's like almost everyone I met. Doing good. I just took care of a few things for my grandma came home not long ago. Ah, that's nice. I was, I've been buying a bunch of tools to... So I bought like a Gundam to build for my, for myself a while ago. Along with the clippers to like clip the things from the runners and stuff. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna build this. And then I asked some people and I started looking at videos and Googling. Well, oh, Chucky, I didn't get the alert because I hadn't followed you on Twitch yet. Like it said, like I just saw like afterwards, after you were done streaming, I got the message on Twitter that you were done streaming. And then I was like, oh, why didn't I get an alert on YouTube that there was a stream live? But that's because it wasn't Twitch. But now I am following you, so next time I should be able to get the message at least. Yeah, like I said, I got the stuff to build a Gundam, and I've had that for weeks now, because I got distracted by people suggesting like, oh, well, you gotta have a hobby knife. Oh, and you gotta have like files to like smoothen the clippings and stuff. Oh, and you gotta have this, and you gotta have this. It's just like, I finally got a whole bunch of extra stuff, and now I finally started. I pulled the stuff out of the package now, so I can finally start building it. Coming up soon. I wonder if it would be unfun if I explained the puzzle. It would be. Don't do that. Whoa. The door leading through the area is closed, so I tried the puzzle. I kept running out of ammo, and it kept restarting. My 2 co-workers won't help. Like they don't even want to go to work. Shoot the opposing ship. Move the boxes to complete your mission. Ooh. Hang on. Sliding puzzles. I'm terrible at these. Oh no. I'm terrible at these. Yeah. Can I move everything out of the way? Is it even possible? Can't separate them like that, can I? Having go in the opposite thingy? Is that possible? Oh no. Oh wait, you could just... Oh. I guess I could just have been shooting. I see. I feel you, Fox. Whoa, you solved it? I'm impressed. You must be a total nerd. You've heard of me then? Yeah, the work is no longer blocked, guys. You can get going. Oops. Whoa. Alphas, here. The blue laser seems totally impassable. But as the royal scientist, I have some tricks up my sleeve. I'll hack into the Hotland laser database and take it out. Oh, sweet. Finally, someone turned off that laser. Now that we're free, we can... I guess we'll just keep standing here. Just hanging out with suddenly a bunch of puzzles reactivated out of nowhere. This is a huge problem. It rules. We've got to cancel school over this. Shoot the opposing ship. Move the boxes to complete your mission. Right. Beep. I had simply misunderstood how easy it was. Just started uploading the VOD. Nice. Alright, yeah, that is a thing you have to do with Twitch though. Doesn't automatically turn into a video. Oh, which reminds me, I actually, I got like early access to a game from the devs, for a game, and I recorded it because they asked me as well, like, could you record your first playthrough and stuff. It's still unlisted at the moment, but the game is well, I'm waiting for permission of them to actually share it. Well, I'm not already famous. I just happen to know these guys. So, whatever. I'll just explain it. Okay, Elvis. I think. Hey, but the puzzles on the left and right, they're a bit difficult to explain, but you already solved them? Awesome. Yes. I'm a gamer, don't you know? Oh, it's this fancy area. But yeah, the game is, well, it's early access. It's made by like 2 or 3 people. It's still kind of jank, but it's I think the concept is just well, it's a very simple kind of concept with complicated execution. I really struggled with it. Guess I can say what it is. Well, it's already in early access, so it's called New Heights, and it's a game about bouldering, i.e., climbing rocks, like, and it's trying to be as quote unquote realistic as possible. So like you control each limb, and you have to try like place your hand there, place your other hand there, and so on. Hey, Starry Happy Duck, thanks for following. What's one thing all skeletons should have in the morning? Coffin. I'm a big Coffin fan myself. Another skeleton fan, I see. Skeleton enjoyer. Hey, it's kind of dark in here, isn't it? Don't worry. I'll hack into the light system and brighten it up. Whoa! It's a kitchen. Wait, is this a set? Oh no. Oh no. Oh yes. Welcome, beauties, into the Underground's premiere cooking show. Cooking with a killer robot. Preheat your ovens, because we've got a very special recipe for you today. We're going to be making a cake. Oh, I love baking. My lovely assistant here will gather the ingredients. Everyone give them a big hand. We'll need sugar, milk, and eggs. Go for it, sweetheart. I wonder what traps lie in wait within the carton of milk and eggs. Milk, sugar, and eggs. Oh, I need to get them all at once, okay. Great job. Just put them in the middle of this counter. Just in a massive pile. Right. Got all the ingredients we need to bake the cake. Milk, sugar, eggs. Oh my, what a magnificent moment. How could I forget? We're missing the most important ingredient. Oh no. Is it human? I mean, you always put your soul into baking. Elvis? You shouldn't mix the milk with the cardboard. Well, you get a bit of Bit of a chewy cake if you do that, I think. Hello, I'm kind of in the middle of something here. Did you make a... Did you make a substitution in the recipe? A low in soul recipe. Mm-hmm. You mean use a different non-human ingredient? Why? What if someone's allergic to souls? Vegan? Vegan. That's a brilliant idea, Elvis. Oh no. MTT brand always convenient human soul flavor substitute. A can of which is just over on that counter. Well, darling, why don't you go get it? I don't like using substitutions, but I guess sometimes. It's a bit high up. By the way, you can't get the can in the next 1 minute. But if to go back to the original plan, better start climbing, beautiful. Wait, you can fly? Oh no, there's not enough time to climb up. Fortunately, I might have a plan. When I was upgrading your phone, I added a few features. You see that huge button that says jetpack? I got a jetpack? Woo! Sick. I'm a Mandalorian now. Woo! Should have just enough fuel to reach the top. Now get up there. Oh, well, this is new. Oh. That's a lot of flour. Is he using all the ingredients? Ow. Go over to... Oh, I can't. The music in this game is so good. My. It seems you have bested me. Only because you had the help of the brilliant Dr. Elvis. Oh, I love to think of what would have happened to you without her. Well, toodles. Oh yes, about the substitution. Haven't you ever seen a cooking show before? I already baked the cake ahead of time, so forget it. Wait, so there's always... Wait, what human soul is in there then? Wow, we did it. We really did it. Great job out there, team. Well, anyway. Let's keep heading forward. We're a team? With the great Dr. Elvis? Ooh. This giant machine. Scary looking machine. It fills me with determination. Oh, it does. It really does, yes. Nice. See that building in the distance? That's the core. The source of all power for the underground. Converts geothermal energy into magical electricity. Magical electricity. Nice, nice. Anyway, that's where we're going to. In the core is an elevator directly to Escor's castle. And from there you can go home. Hooray! Well, that's convenient. Anything here? Yeah. I can't wait for the elevator music. It's probably gonna be a banger, I assume. Left floor or right floor? Wait, left floor? The elevator that goes sideways? Oh. Oh, this is where I came from. Okay. The guards are gone. Also, there was no elevator music. What's up with that? They say they save the killer tunes for the boss fights, I guess. I'm the Heats Flames Man. Remember my name. Heats Flames Man. This is a Hideo Kojima game. Wait, what's the guy in Death Stranding called? Kill Batsman or something? Hey Sans, how you doing? What are you? I love hot dogs. Hey, isn't it weird there's snow on that guy's roof? Guess he's just too lazy to clean it up. Yeah, he probably just teleported in. Toasty bun. Is that a hot dog? Is this guy a hot dog? Or is he eating... Wait, isn't this the guy I was fighting? Huh. Hey buddy. What's up, wanna buy a hot dog? It's only 30 gold. Wow, that's surprisingly alright a price. Thanks kid, who's your dog? Yeah dog, apostrophe dog, short for hot dog. Nice. Alphys posted a picture. Dinner with the girlfriend. It's a picture of a cat girl figurine next to a bowl. Oh no. That's so sad. Pyropy bounced towards you. This mischievous little monster is never warm enough. Feel the heat. Ooh. Those are some big bangs. Heat up. You crank up the thermostat. Pyropy begins to get excited. Tut, 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 tut. It's super hot. Ooh. Oh, wait, do I need to go through the... Oh, wait, they were orange. Orange I have to move through. Right. Can I spare you? Yes. I barely see, but I think I won. Cool Skeleton 95 posted a picture. Are we posting hot pics? Here's me and my cool friend. Papyrus flexing in front of a mirror. Giant muscular biceps are pasted onto his arms. Yay. The biceps are also wearing sunglasses. Love it. Where does this go? Nap stab look. Nap stab look. Who's that? Nap stab. Stab? Oh man. It's been 2 weeks. Who's this? Ah! Who stabbed? Did anyone stab? Well, I'll accept it. Oh, There's an apron lying on the ground. Will you take it? Yes. Always take stuff. Stained apron. Hot dog question mark? Oh no. The meat of something called a water sausage. Oh no. Of course, I knew I couldn't trust it. Stained apron. Heals 1 HP every other turn. Oh. Wait, do I wear it? Yeah. Stat. Ballet shoes, stained apron. Alright. Nice. Hi, it's Dr. Elphys. This puzzle is kinda timing based. You see the switches over there? You have to press all 3 of them within 3 seconds. I'll try to help you with the rhythm. Okay. Damn it, Elphys. Hey. Looks like you only needed to press 2 of them. Did you deactivate it? For me? You ruined it for me! Ah, Elphys, you absolute nerd. Lamau. Hey, I'm going to the bathroom, so I'll be MIA for a bit. I'm sure you can handle this puzzle yourself. Yeah, probably. Where do I have to go, actually? Where's the exit? It's the exit. That stuff over there, I guess. Oh, look, these don't have a thingy on them. Oh. Hey, hang on. Oh, I can reset like this. Hang on, but that's gonna turn and then turn again, so it needs to be facing the correct way first. Okay. Oh, but I can't. I do need to actually be able to. Ooh. Hey, Bletch. Welcome back. Yeah, I've been getting helpful tips from Dr. Elphys. Not very helpful. Yeah, because now it's gonna turn back. So that's wrong. Wait, where does the top one go? Is that important? Oh, hang on, what have I... Yeah. Oh, I can't go to the right. Let's see. Damn it! I probably need to incorporate the top platform in a way. Do I? Probably. Okay, so they're now both facing that way. No, it's gonna go the other way again. Ah, they need to not be facing the same direction. But can I? Oh, hang on. It's gonna hit twice. That way, that way. Thinky, brainy hurty. Hit it once. Gonna hit it. Need to approach from this side, and it needs to be facing the other way. Right, hang on. Oh no, wait, no, there's a switch there. Oh. Is it just like... No. You need to be coming from the other side. Ah! Man, this is the first puzzle that actually kind of stumps me. I'll probably get it eventually. Oops. Didn't need to come from there because that one keeps turning, I think. Yay, there we go. Ba, 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 ba. Oh my god, people think Mew Mew 2 is better than Mew Mew 1? Lol, that's a joke, right? Yeah, Mew Mew 1 was baller. Knowing the mouse might one day hack the computerized safe and get the cheese. They're putting a lot of on this mouse. But then again, I was playing Ghost of Vtuber yesterday, which had a very clever, it had a clever mouse. Well, kinda not so clever because I was playing the mouse, but so it was a serial arsonist for some reason. Oh my god, don't I get it? Ruins Mew Mew's entire character arc. My Mew Mew 2 review. Mew Mew Kissy Cutie 2 is neither kissy nor cutie. It's trash, 0 stars. Chucky, as a cat, how do you feel about Mew Mew Kissy Cutie 2? to the one that had no button on it. Tap to the for direction one, make it point to right. Something. Yeah. I figured that out, Chucky. I was just trying to figure out in what order I had to step on things, but I figured out that the arrow needed to point to the right before I landed on it. So, yeah. Well, I figured it out eventually. There was method to the madness. It wasn't just random running around. Although you never heard of Mew Mew Kissy Cutie 2? You're more of a fan of the original. Makes sense, yeah. Hey, you! Stop. Oh no. We've, received an anonymous tip about a human wearing a striped shirt. They told us they were wandering about Hotland right now. Have I seen them? No. No, sounds scary, huh? Well, just stay chill. We'll bring you someplace safe, okay? What is it, bro? Shirt they're wearing? What about it? Bro, are you thinking what I'm thinking? Bummer, this is mega embarrassing. Would I actually totally have to kill you and stuff? Oh no. Specifically the Switch version of this game, you can fight a boss called Mad Mew Mew. The mad dummy you fought earlier, but in the body of a giant stuffed anime cat girl. Nice. RG01. Whisper. Hang on. Bodyguard member with shining polished armor. Team attack. Ow. Yush. Who stands guard? Your hands slip off. Hands of the merch. Sweat pours from Tu's armor. What are you about? Stuffy armor. You're dead and all. Dodgy. Ow. He's polishing his face. Oh, hang on. What if I clean his armor? On 2. Cooling dirt begins to wash away. Perish and stuff? Wait, what does the green thing do? Wait, am I safe in the green? I'll clean it some more. Does that help? Oh, hang on. Oh my goodness! Can we stream this on Twitch? Do I need to change to hot tub? Oh no, he's sweating. Oh no. Can I whisper to him? Yo, RG1 to be honest with his feelings. Oh no. Oh, oh, they're not focused anymore, that's for sure. Dude. I can't take this anymore. Not like this. I go too. I like you, bro. The way you fight, the way you talk. Love doing team attacks with you, bro. Bro. I love standing here with you bouncing and waving our weapons in sync. Oh, too, I like, want to stay like this forever. Oh no, we accept his feelings. Oh no, he's starting to sweat. I mean, side, gotcha, bro. 01. Yeah, bro? Do you want to get some ice cream? After this. Sure, dude. Oh my god. Oh, that was amazing. Mm. Dude. Oops, wait. How's the Humnan doing? Alpha's updated status. Top 10 shows that make you forget to do your frickin' job. The gay guards are wholesome. Yeah, I like them. I like them. I mean, everything is basically awesome. Alphas, turn the lights on! Is there gonna be another quiz? Alphas? Alphas? I don't have your phone number. Alphas! Came back. Another dark room, huh? Don't worry. My hacking skills have got things covered. Oh, I knew it. Are you serious? Oh, yes. Good evening, beauties and gentle beauties. This is Metaton reporting live from MTT News. An interesting situation has arisen in Eastern Hotland. Fortunately, our correspondent is out there reporting live. Brave correspondent, please find something newsworthy to report. Our 10 wonderful viewers are waiting for you. There's a basketball. Basketball's a blast, isn't it, darling? Too bad you can't play with these balls. They're MTT brand fashion basketballs. For wearing, not playing. How do you wear a basketball? You can't get rich and famous like moi without beautifying a few orbs. Report this one. Let's see what else is out there. Oh no. It's the frickin' dog, no. What a sensational opportunity for a story. I can see the headline now. A dog exists somewhere. Frankly, I'm blown away. Report this one. I would report it, but not on the news. Just... Oh, what's this? Oh no, that movie script. How'd that get there? It's a super juicy sneak preview of my latest guaranteed not to bomb film. Metaton the Movie 18. Starring Metaton. I've heard that, like the other films, it consists mostly of a single 4-hour shot of rose petals showering on my reclining body. Oh, but that's not confirmed. You wouldn't spoil my movie for everyone with a promotional story, would you? I guess I'll look. You almost gave me a bunch of free advertising. Is that a can? It's a completely nondescript glass of water. But anything can make a great story with enough spin. Water in hot lands? Yes. Our correspondent has found a glass of water. But what's astonishing about this glass of water is how uninteresting it is. Whoa. Like all glasses of water, it's comprised of water. Glass, nitroglycerin. Wait a second. That's not a glass of water. That's a bomb! Oh, shoot. I should have reported the dog existing somewhere. Put the basketball on your head. Yeah, I guess that's a way to do it. You'd have to balance it the entire time, though. That's a hassle. I mean, it might be good for your posture. That was a glass of water. A bomb. I guess it's because there was nitroglycerin in it. Oh no, this news report is turning into a disaster report. But don't panic. You haven't even seen the rest of the room yet. Oh my. It seems everything in this area is actually a bomb. God dang it. That's why the basketball shouldn't be played with. It was a bomb! That dog's a bomb. Oh. The tail. Oh, even my words are da bomb. Explosive? Brave correspondent. If you don't defuse all of the bombs, this big bomb will explode you to smithereens. Oh no. Are you kidding me? You won't be reporting alive any longer. How terrible. How disturbing. Our 9 viewers are going to love watching this. Wait, we lost a viewer? Don't worry. Install a bomb defusing program on your phone. There's an app for that. There's always an app for that. Use the defuse option when the bomb is in the defuse zone. Now, go get him. Ooh. Dog! Defuse the dog. Oops. Wait. Oh, I was supposed to punch it? Okay. I thought that it had to be... Go for the one in the bottom left next. Backseating. Oh, drat. Am I punching it? I don't... Ah. Oh, there's a... Nope. Talk. Talk. Oh no. I won't have the time for this. Wait, a gift? Basketball. Head for the center. I'm using EM fields to trap the glass of water there. Extremely agile glass of water. Oh, oof. 8 seconds. 1 second away from being James Bond. Well done, darling. You've deactivated all of the bombs. If you didn't deactivate them, the big bomb would have exploded in 2 minutes. Now it won't explode in 2 minutes. It'll explode in 2 seconds. Goodbye, darling. Will it? Ah. It seems the bomb isn't going off. That's because while you were monologuing, I fix oh no, you deactivated your bomb, the bomb with your hacking skills. Yeah, that's what I did. Curses, it seems I've been foiled again. Curse you, human, curse you, Dr. Alphys, for helping so much. But I don't curse my 8 wonderful viewers for tuning in. Until next time, darling. There's some dropping viewership there. Yeah, I know it was kind of weird at first, but I really think I'm getting more confident about guiding you. Don't worry about that big dumb robot. I'll protect you from him. If it really came down to it, we could just turn, never mind, later. Turn it off. You can defuse a bomb by punching it. Yeah, apparently, yeah. It's very quiet. Eerily quiet. Decor. 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 I noticed you've been kind of quiet. Are you worried about meeting Asgore? But don't worry, okay? The king's a really nice guy. Sure, you can talk to him, and with your human soul, you can pass through the barrier. So no worrying, okay? Just forget about it and smile. I've heard from a lot of people that Asgore is really nice. And he was called like Fluffy Buns or something? Please select a location. Oh my god. Left floor 1, right floor 1. Been there, right? Left floor 3. Spider lady. Welcome to our parlor, dearie. Interested in some spider pastries? Is this where they're made? All proceeds go to real spiders. Check out the webs to make a purchase. Looks more rubbery than usual. It looks like a powerful bracelet. Croissant. Spider bake sale. All proceeds go to real spiders. Whoa! That's a bit pricey, I'm sorry. I don't have that kind of cash. I ended up buying a donut. I didn't want to. That girl. Even though I told her no, she kept staring at me in this creepy way and licking her lips. Now I'm out of cash. Oh. I can't blame you. I love spider girls. Disregard that. Oh, not one of these. Hi, Elvis here. This room's like the room we saw before. There are 2 puzzles to the north and south. Get off the Sultan boat to proceed. Also, I'd like to say, I don't really like giving away puzzle solutions. But if you need help, just call me, okay? Actually, wait. I have an idea. Let's be friends on Undernet. You can ping me when you need help. But we're already friends, aren't we? I signed you up, didn't I? You've been reading my posts the whole time. You want a spider girl to make a web in your branches, don't you, Wilton? Maybe. Maybe? The answer is yes. 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 Well, I hope you agree with me about Mew Mew too. Soon the plane attacks. It's not because it's jealous Falcon is paying attention to you. You tell Falcon that its attacks are not helpful. Well, this is a bit explosive. I'm sorry, Falcon. Ooh. Ah. I might have to eat it. Ooh. Baka. I might have to eat something. A Cinnabon. Tsundere plane. Cluster it a lot. Eh? Human? Oh, hang on. Could I get close to the green zone? Does that do something? Oh yeah, he's getting very flustered. They are getting very flustered. Haha. Shoot the opposing ship. Oh, right, yeah. Oh, you just have one shot. Okay. Oh, that was easy. Oh, hello. Kite faces? What are you? My favorite Metaton moment, TM? Right when everything looks the baddest, he poses dramatically. Like when he's on the cooking show and the eggs don't turn out right. Wait, are these meta heads? Wait, are these things I need to... Hang on. Even if it's during what's supposed to be a quiz show. And I like when he tries on all kinds of different fashionable outfits. Even if it's during what's supposed to be a newscast. Something about a heel? What did he say? Then he says, even if you suck at cooking, you can always buy an MTT branded glam burger. Then he eats one. Everyone loves it. How does he eat it while in mouth? Well, watch the show. I wonder if I'll be quizzed about this. Lasers. Oh, right. To be still for that one. What? Was I moving? Oh well. Hey, this doesn't have anything to do with guiding you, but... would you want to watch a human TV show together sometime? Called, You Kissy Cutie. Yeah, of course. Really? It's so good! It's my favorite show! It's all about this humor girl. She's also... Oh my god. Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah. Yep. Definitely. Okay. Wait. What's that? Stop to smell the flowers. Where's there? There's just a cactus there. Okay. I hope it's not like Flowey, the cactus. Ooh. The smell of cobwebs fills the air. You're filled with determination. How do they know? Are they watching the stream? Did you hear what they just said? They said a human wearing a striped shirt will come through. I heard that they hate spiders. What? That's not true. That's a lie. Oh, maybe the human does. I don't know. I heard that they love to stomp on them. I heard that they like to tear their legs off. What? This is false. I heard that they're awfully stingy with their money. They were... I had to take a mortgage to afford those donuts. Think your taste is too refined for our pastries, don't you, dearie? I disagree with that notion. Think your taste is exactly what this next batch needs. Muffet. Do I still have one? No, I don't. I already ate them. Your money. Wait. If you actually buy something from her, you skip the fight entirely. But I did buy like stuff in the start. I bought something from the spiders. I think I bought stuff twice. Just not the one that's 9,999 gold. If she invites you to her parlor, excuse yourself. Don't look so blue, my dearie. I think purple is a better look. Okay, so I'm on these bars now, I guess. Okay. Up next, you're trapped in a strange purple web. Here, have some money. She reduces her attack. Why? You should be proud. Up next, all the spiders clap along to the music. Nice! How much to pay off this fight, I wonder. This is her attack for this turn. I thought you're going to make a delicious cake. Hey, I like supporting an independent business. Pours you a cup of spiders, I thank you. I don't want to hurt you. Hey, more money. did you go? Don't be silly. I feel like the money it's not it's not helping. Up next, what the hell is that? Struggle to escape the web. Muffet covers her mouth and giggles at you. Your soul's going to make every spider very happy. Muffin? I'll pay more money. I almost forgot to introduce you to my pet. It's breakfast time, isn't it? Have fun, you two. Oh. Wait, what's the pet? Oh, hello. Moo. Oh dear. The spider is bankrupting me. He invites you to her products. Person who warned us about you? Yes. Who warned you about me? Offers a lot of money for your soul. She doesn't synchronize dance with the other spiders. Oh my. It's such a sweet smile and... Owie. Hey, thanks Chucky for stopping by. Thanks Chucky, and see you around. See you next time. Alright, alright, let's just shovel over more cash. Here you go. It's strange, but I sort of saw them in the shadows, changing shape. Shape changer. Oh, it's lunchtime, and isn't it? I forgot to feed my pet. Ah. You empty your pockets, but you don't have enough money. She lowers the price. Oh, that's nice. With that money, the spider clans can finally be united. Are those two eyeballs? Haven't heard? Spiders have been trapped in the ruins for generations. Oh yeah, but generations go by fairly quickly for spiders, right? Wait for the one. Just making just a sec. Just a sec. I'm just having some noodles. Boiling. Place the noodles into the pot. 4 minutes left until the noodles are finished. Hold on, hold on. Please wait. Just a sec. The noodles are finished. They don't taste very good. Get the flavor packet. That's better. Not great, but better. 4 HP? What? Even if they go under the door, Snowden's fatal cold is impossible alone. Impassable? Impossible. Yeah. It's a lot of croissants. Tidies up the web around me. From the money from your soul, we'll be able to rent him. Heated limo. Oh, goodness. Do I have something? The hot dog. Does it actually restore health? It's not a real hot dog. Oh, it does restore health. Even build a spider baseball field. Theory. It's time for dinner, isn't it? Oh, goodness. You're still alive? Oh, my pet, looks like it's time for dessert. Huh? A telegram from the spiders in the ruins? Saying that they saw you and you helped donate to their cause? God, the telegram is always late. That's what I said. Oh my, this has all been a big misunderstanding. I thought you were someone that hated spiders. No! Why would I hate spiders? Person who asked for that soul. They must have meant a different human in a striped shirt. You see, I get that all the time. Sorry for all the trouble. I'll make it up to you. You can come back here anytime. And for no charge at all, I'll wrap you up and let you play with my pet again. Just kidding. I'll spare you now. Thank you. That was an expensive. I mean, perhaps I would like that, yeah. This was an expensive tease. That was fun. See you again, dearie. Oh. I need to have a hot shower somewhere. Oh no, is it quiz time? Tragic tale of two star-crossed lovers kept apart by the tides of fate. Looks like it's almost time for the performance. Oh no, this looks like Romeo and Juliet. Oh, that human. Could it be my one true love? I gotta sing this part. Oh no, I was playing a game where it was about singing as well. I really needed like singing lessons. Oh my love, please run away. Monster King forbids your stay. Humans must live far apart, even if it breaks my heart. They'll put you in the dungeon. It'll suck, and then you'll die a lot. I don't know about the rhyming scheme here. Really sad. You're gonna die. Cry, cry, cry. So sad it's happening. So sad. My singing, that's what's sad. So sad that you're going to the dungeon. Well, toodles. I don't know about this play. Oh no, whatever shall I do? My love has been cast away into the dungeon. A dungeon with a puzzle so dastardly my paramour will surely perish. Oh no. The horrible color tile maze. Each colored tile has its own sadistic function. For example, a green tile sounds a noise, and then you must fight a monster. Red tiles will actually... Wait a second. Didn't we see this puzzle about 100 rooms ago? Yeah, it was randomly. That's right, you remember all the rules, don't you? Shit! That was 3 weeks ago! Great! Then I won't waste your time repeating them. Oh, and you'd better hurry. Good. I mean, 30 seconds. I was warned that I had to write it down, but I didn't. Hang on. I think red was a wall. I think blue was water. And there was something with piranhas. That I think it was yellow was lemon flavored. And if you go through yellow and go into the water, the piranhas don't eat you. Something like that. I should have written it down. What was green? Green was a monster attack you. That's what. What's the yellow? What's the lime? Damn it. Purple? Ugh. I guess I'll try to run through. Oh my god. You'll be incinerated by these jets of fire. My poor love. I'm so filled with grief. I can't stop laughing. Good luck, darling. No! Oh, wait, I've got orange flavor. Oh, and that was ice flavor yellow. Oh no. No. How long was this road? Oh, I'm so sorry. It looks like you're out of time. Oh my god. Here come the flames, darling. They're closing in. Getting closer. Oh my. Any minute now. Please. Watch out. I'll save you. Shut down all the trash compactors on the prison block. Hacking into the firewall right now. Of course, that makes sense. Yep. Oh no, how could this happen? Foiled again by this brilliant Dr. Alphas. Oops, I skipped that. That's right. Come on, Metaton, give up already. You'll never be able to defeat us. Not as long as we work together. You're giving it ideas. Your puzzle's over. Now go home and leave us alone. Puzzle? Over? Alphys, darling. What are you talking about? Did you forget what the green tiles do? They make a sound. Then you have to fight a monster. Well, darling, that monster is me. I don't have health. Yell. I yell. Nothing happened. This is it, darling. Say goodbye. Is that your phone? You better answer it. Hey, this seems bad, but don't worry. There's one last thing I installed on your phone. You see that yellow button? Go to the phone's act menu and press it. Yellow. You press the yellow button. The phone is resonating with Metaton's presence. Oh, that yellow glow. Oh. Now press Z. Ooh. Pew pew pew. Ooh. Ooh. You've defeated me. How can this be? You were stronger than I thought, etc. Bye. Looks like you beat him. You did a really great job out there. All thanks to you. Yeah, sure. What? Oh no, I mean, you were the one doing everything cool. I just wrote some silly programs for your phone. Hey, this might sound strange, but can I tell you something? Before I met you, I didn't really like myself very much. Aww. For a long time, I felt like a total screw-up. Like I couldn't do anything without ending up letting everyone down. But guiding you has made me feel a lot better about myself. So thanks for letting me help you. Anyway, we're almost to the core. It's just past MTT Resort. Come on, let's finish this. Aw. Poor Dr. Alphys. Hey there. It's you again. Business is excellent here. These two fellas bought all my ice cream. Actually sold out of everything. Sorry. But I've still got something for you. A big smile. How about that? How much is that? I need ice cream though. I'm out of health. He seems happy. Oh, hey. We're like taking a rain check on that killing you thing. Like, don't tell Undyne about this, okay? No props. What was your name? I forgot. Shit. It was Flame Man. Something. Fire Flame Man? What? You remember? How could I be so easily defeated? Oh my god. He looks very shocked. I'll always remember that you remembered. Yeah, I kinda remembered. There was man in there and flame, at least. And fire, maybe. I think. It's on the note. Hey, go up the creepy alleyway on the right for some great deals. That doesn't sound suspicious at all. And sign written in blood. Yeah. What does that look like? Don't know what that means. Hey, Sans. I heard you're going to the core. How about grabbing some dinner with me first? Yeah. Ooh, well, great, thanks for treating me. Over here, I know a shortcut. Of course you do. You teleport all over the place. Well, here we are. So, your journey's almost over, huh? You must really want to go home. Hey, I know the feeling, Bado. So, maybe sometimes it's better to take what's given to you. Down here, you've already got food, drink, friends. What you have to do, really worth it? Leaving? Ah, forget it. I'm rooting for you, kid. Hey, let me tell you a story. I'm a sentry in Snowden Forest, right? I sit out there and watch for humans, it's kinda boring. Fortunately, deep in the forest, there's this huge locked door. And it's perfect for practicing knock-knock jokes. So one day I'm knocking them out like usual. I knock on the door and say knock knock. And suddenly, from the other side, I hear a woman's voice. Who's there? So naturally I respond, dishes. Dishes who? This is a very bad joke. Badum-tish. No, no badum-tish. And she just howls with laughter, like it's the best joke she's heard in 100 years. This isn't... Ugh. This is sorry, alright. So I keep him coming and she keeps laughing. She's the best audience I've ever had. Then there are a dozen of them. She knocks and says, knock knock. Who's there? Old lady. Old lady who? I did not know you could yodel. Wow. Needless to say, this woman was extremely good. When you meet your match like that, we kept telling each other jokes for hours. Eventually, I had to leave. Papyrus gets kind of cranky without his bedtime story. But she told me to come by again, and so I did. And I did again and again. It's a thing now. Telling bad jokes through the door. Rules. But it stopped. Now. One day, though, I noticed she wasn't laughing very much. I asked her what's up, and she told me something strange. If a human ever comes through this door, could you please promise something? Watch over them and protect them. Will you not? Now I hate making promises. This woman, I don't even know her name. Toriel. Someone who sincerely likes bad jokes has an integrity you can't say no to. Do you get what I'm saying? That promise I made to her. You know what would have happened if she hadn't said anything? Buddy? You'd be dead. Where you stand. Oh God. Hey, lighten up, bucko. I'm just joking with you. Man. Besides, haven't I done a great job protecting you? I mean, look at yourself. You haven't died a single time. Well, let's not say that. What does this look supposed to mean? Am I wrong? Yes. Well, that's all. Take care of yourself, kid. Someone really cares about you. You can't hit me with this. I'm sorry. Okay, God. Food is to die for. Gorgeous style, fragrance. My face tastes beautiful. These are all metathon. Platoon of ficuses. The potted plant. What the hell are you? As I came in, I realized I forgot to make a reservation. I didn't want to look like I messed up. I kept walking in and anyway, I'm just kind of consuming dew of this ficus. That's just very lewd. You can't do that. That ficus didn't ask for that, you know. That's just you gotta ask the plant first. What the hell are you? Originally, we dug mazes with puzzles in order to foil human attacks. But now, building things winding and confusing, some awful tradition. You can't go 2 feet without being up to your armpits in puzzles. I work at the quarry. Inside is a maze made of swappable parts. That means we can shuffle the layout at will. Boy, was today a fun day. I sure love puzzle. My son was always making these weird ice puns. I hated them, so I ran away from home. I think I should try to patch things up with him. Have you seen him? Have you seen my son? Someone making ice puns? I can only think of sons. Whoa, what the hell? Blup blup. To reserve a table to eat here, you also need to reserve your chair, your silverware, your food, your... That's a lot. Alright! The relaxing atmosphere of this hotel fills you with determination. Hooray! Welcome to MTT Resort, Lapland's biggest apartment building turned hotel. Whether you're here for a night or still live here, MTT Resort prides itself on a great stay. Passing through? Nice! MTT Resort prides itself on being passed through. What are the great deals here? In this dark alley. Oh! There's actually Bretty and Catty. Hey, check it out. Yeah, check it out. So, like, what's up? Hi, you two. This is my best friend, Catty. Bretty. Meow, meow. The stuff inside is, like, totally wicked expensive. But, like, the stuff we found is, like, totally wicked cheap. You should, like, totally wicked buy all of it. Yeah. Ooh. I mean, like, where does anyone get guns or food or... found this in the garbage? It's good garbage. It's like really good garbage though. Oh. Original garbage. Where do we get the garbage? Like... the garbage store, duh. I found a gun in a dumpster. Okay. Oh my god, Metaton. He's like my robot husband. That face, wow. I think we're like both going to marry him. He just like doesn't know it yet. Like Dr. Elvis built Metadon, right? That's like what they tell you. But like Metadon's always like the build was his idea somehow. And even right after he was built, he acted like Elvis was an old friend. But they're like not friends anymore? Yeah, unlike me and Bretty, best friends forever. about Elphys. Oh my god, Elphys. She used to live on our street just like a big sister. I mean, like, if your big sister takes you on trips to the dump, she showed us the coolest places to find trash. She was always collecting these weird cartoons. And she became the royal scientist. Yeah, we haven't seen her in forever. So Elphys has always like thought Asgore is super cute. So like, pretty sure she made Metaton to like totally impress him. A robot with a soul. That's like super relevant to his hobbies. I think Metaton, Asgore, asked her to do all the science stuff for him, but nobody's like seen anything from her yet. Or her. She must like just stay in her lab all day. Like, live a little girl. Yeah, like us. Oh my god, Asgore, he's a total goober. A big fuzzy goofball. Like, I love that guy. He's like so nice. God, we're like so hyped for the destruction of humanity. I don't know about that. That's... What have we got? Junk food. Makes sense. Makes sense. Do I still have money? Not a lot. Spend it all on the spider. All on my spider fetish. Betty, we're gonna be rich. Bullets not included for the gun. Hey, the spiders need to live. The spiders deserve cash too. Just sadly they got it by threatening to kill me repeatedly. This elevator goes straight to the capital, but it stopped working. Of course. The hotel's doing its best to accommodate everybody stuck here. Oh, drat. Seems like this man is self-employed. Seems busy, yeah. Bum, bum, bum. As we know, the elevator to the city is not working because of this incident. Rooms are running at a special rate. Turn to Golden Room. Interested? No. I'm poor. Have a sparkler day. MTT Brand Burger Emporium, home of the Glam Burger. Sparkle up your day, TM. Jeez, that's expensive. Steak in the shape of Metaton's face. That's a very slow tune. Oh my god, that's the most terrifying thing, and everyone's a monster. I think I'm gonna stop here for embarking on the rest of the adventure. I wonder how close to the end I am. But I ran out of water. Suck up some more water to photosynthesize. Anyway, yes. Thanks for watching. Thanks for coming by, Bledge. You're doing pacifist, right? Well, I'm doing a first playthrough, so I didn't know anything really about the game other than what I absorbed through osmosis. So, I mean, I've killed some things, I spared some things, so that's the kind of game it is for me at the moment. So it's not. Ideally, I'd like to spare people. Okay, the ending's longer if you play pacifist. Ah, I see. I spared some people and some are not. Some are not. One stream left. Okay, cool. Then I'll probably for next stream I'll just try to finish it regardless of how long it takes. Cool. Yeah. All right. I won't be streaming tomorrow. I'll be doing an art stream on Saturday. I might be doing a unscheduled stream if the mood strikes in the evening. My evening. But it won't be like a story game, probably. Yeah. So, next week on Thursday, I will be finishing Undertale. Alright, well, see you then. Or, as I say, a tree you later. Bye-bye.